Hey there, today on Falan Cookzation, we are making pork stock. Hey there, welcome back to Falan Cookzation. Today we're making pork stock, and the first thing I'd like to do is I'd like to talk about this shirt, because this shirt I got from Thailand. My fiance gave it to me the very first time I went there. And I put it on and I thought, wow, this is a really nice shirt. So then we go out and we start walking around and I start seeing this guy with this shirt and this guy with this shirt and this guy with this shirt. And I asked her, I said, Nan, everybody has this shirt. Is this a shirt that, Falangs wear in Thailand, that pretty much you're a tourist because you're wearing this shirt? And she said, yeah, and she thought it was pretty funny. So I'm wearing this shirt for her today. So if you do go to Thailand, do not buy this shirt because everybody's wearing it. There you go. The history of this shirt. So the first thing that you want to do when you do this is pretty much take your bones and you want to rinse them. You want to put them in cold water, rinse all the grossness off, basically, all the blood, anything that can come off of them. You want to rinse them first. Okay, so after we fill this up, just give it a nice little soak in the water. It just takes 2 seconds to do. We're going to pour it into a colander just so we can get all that out of there. Just give it a quick rinse. Okay, so now that we rinse those off, we're going to take them and we are just going to put them into our stock pot. And this right here is right around 3 pounds of stock, or of bones, sorry. And then we're gonna add some aromatics to it, so let's go through what those are. Okay, so for this, we're just using a nice knob of garlic here, of ginger that we have cut in half. We have half of a white onion. Oh my God, me and my vegetables. We're gonna cut this leek up so we only have half a leek, and then we got some kombu here that we're gonna add to add a nice umami flavor to all of this. Okay, so we're just gonna take our ginger, oh my God, sorry. We're gonna take our ginger, cut in half, our half an onion, you can just toss it in there, our kombu, which is just dried seaweed for anyone who doesn't know. And for your leek, we're only gonna use half, and if you haven't used leeks before, they can be very dirty in the middle. So you wanna cut it in half, and then just rinse, make sure you rinse out the middle. All of these kind of come apart here, like little sections, and dirt really gets caked in there sometimes, so you just want to kind of go through and make sure it's nice and clean so you don't get any dirt in your stock. So take that, we're going to toss that back in there. Not back in there because it wasn't ever in there. And now we're going to add water back into our pot. Okay, so we've added about 28 cups of water to this, cold water. We don't want to cover it yet. We got our heat on high. We are going to bring this to the boil, and that's probably going to take about 20 minutes, so we'll do that and come on back. Okay, so it's been a little bit longer than 20 minutes, but we finally have our pot to a boil. Let's take a look at it. So your water is boiling now, and for the next 45 minutes to an hour, you're still gonna get these little bits of scum here that are coming off the top. So you wanna keep this uncovered, and you just wanna now and then kind of go into it, just skim around the top and get all of that off of there. And then just keep going through doing that. Check it every 15 minutes or so. Like I said, 45 minutes to an hour, keep it in a nice hard boil, removing that, and then go on from there. Okay, so it's been about 45 minutes and all of our scum is pretty much off of the top. There's a little bit of foam, but that's just from the boiling of the water. That's not from any of the yucky bits that are coming up from the vegetables or the bones or anything. So basically, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna bring this down to a simmer and let it go for about 3 more hours. We are now going to cover it. Okay, so our stock has been simmering approximately 4 hours-ish. What we're gonna do is, just to make it a little bit easier, we're gonna take our tongs and take everything that's big out of it. Just to make it a little bit easier. So we're gonna take what we have, strain it through this first. Ooh. Strain it through our first colander. Strain it again, just so anything that was small is strained out of it. I'm gonna strain it back into a big one because I would have usually gone from the big one and the big one into the small ones, but I did not for whatever reason. Okay, so there you have it. We've strained our stock a couple of times. If you want to do it through a cheesecloth or something like that, go ahead, strain it one more time just to get all of those little pieces out, which you probably won't notice when you're making soup or something like that. But if you feel better about it, go ahead. It looks great. It looks like a nice pork stock. And I'm happy with it. You be happy with it. Falon Cooks Asian. Hit that subscribe button. Leave any comments that you want to. Like my IG, Falon Cooks Asian. And I'll see you guys next week. I hope. If not, I'll see you around. Take it easy. Take care. Bye-bye.